George from 5 Star Guitar Studios. Today we're going to learn how to play the American Idiot solo. Alright, so the first part sounds kind of like this. And the way you play that, as you start off, I start off with my ring finger on the 10th fret of the G. I play this note 8 times. Then I go to my pointer finger, which is stationed on the 8th fret of the G. Then my pinky, which is going to be on the 11th fret of the D. Then I go back to my pointer on the 8th fret of the G. I play this note 4 times. Then my ring finger back on the 10th fret. Then my pointer on the 8th. Then my pinky finger on the 11th of the D. Then my ring finger on the 10th of the D. And so together that sounds like this. That's the first part. Alright, let's walk through that first section one more time slowly before I move on to the second. Sounds kind of like this. Alright, so this next part goes kind of like this. So the way I play this is I start with my pointer finger on the 8th fret of the D, and you play this note 5 times, like this. Then I put my ring down on the 10th fret of the D, then my pinky down on the 11th, then to the 10th, then back to the 8th, and then I come in with a big slide into the 8th fret of the G. You play that note twice, and then I have my middle finger stationed on the 9th fret of the B, and play that once. Then you put your pinky down on the 11th fret of the B, and you alternate it with your pointer on the G, kind of like this. So you keep, after every note you play on the B, you play the note on the G twice. And after you go from the 11th fret on the B, you have to roll your pointer finger to the 8th fret of the E, like this, and hit this note here. Sounds like this. Then you go to the 11th on the B, then the 10th on the B. Excuse me, the 9th. And it sounds like, this little part sounds like this. So this whole part together slowly goes kind of like this. So the third and final part of the solo kind of takes it back to the top and plays it one more time. It kind of goes like this. So this should be kind of a review for you guys, but I'll walk through it with you one more time. So you've got your ring finger on the 10th fret of the G, and you're playing this note 8 times. Then you go to your pointer on the 8th fret. Then your ring on the 11th of the D. Then back to your pointer on the 8th, and you play this note 4 times. Then back to your ring on the 10th of the G. Then back to your pointer. Then to your pinky on the 11th of the D. Then your ring on the 10th of the D. then you go to your pointer on the D string on the 8th fret and you play this note 5 times. Then you go to your ring finger on the 10th fret. Then your pinky on the 11th. Then your ring on the 10th. Then your pointer on the 8th. And then the last note of the solo, you have to skip a string and go up to the B, and you're playing the 9th fret. Kind of let it ring out. So this whole solo, played slowly, goes like this. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like on Facebook and follow on Twitter.